Good afternoon and welcome to Columbia, South Carolina for NAIA Baseball as the 23rd ranked team in the country, Reinhardt, comes to Columbia here today in the Midlands to take on Columbia International. First pitch, breaking ball, strike one to Kevin Jimenez, the leadoff batter for Reinhardt. Justin Parrish on the mound today for CIU. Now the 0-1 delivery, popped up into the air. The shortstop, Gonzalez, makes his way just over in the infield dirt, about 4 steps right of the second base bag to bring it in for out number 1.
Reinhardt. Number 10, the third baseman, Jarrett Burney.
Kay Crenshaw alongside Braden Malloy on this rainy Friday afternoon. Now Jarrett Burney, the third baseman, will step in on the left side. Taps his bat one time, and we're here to go. One down in the top of the first. Parrish showing bunt there from Burney. Parrish misses outside. Now a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Sailed inside and missed. On that live fastball, now 2-0. A 2-0 pitch, the splitter, drops into the zone, now 2-1. The 2-1 popped up from Burney down the right field line. Bell makes his way over to the first base foul line, just 3 steps to the left of it to bring it in for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down thus far here in the top of the first inning in Game 1 of this 3-game series. Hopefully we'll get in Games 2 and 3 tomorrow beginning at noon, but rain is in the forecast. Andreas Ugarte now, the catcher, preseason NAIA All-American, batting in the third hole today for Reinhardt. Checks him to the left side of the bag. He'll watch the slider go outside. Just paint the outside edge, for strike 1. The 0-1 now to Ugarte. High bouncer to Trujillo at second. He charges towards the infield grass, flips over to first in time to retire the batter. 3 down here in the top of the first. 3 up, 3 down inning for Justin Parrish, and we head to the bottom frame. The Columbia International's offense will get their first crack in this series when we come back. It's the middle of the first inning of a scoreless game here on the CIU Sports Network. Back here on the CIU Sports Networks, we head in the bottom of the first inning, a scoreless game here in Columbia. As the 23rd ranked team in the country, Reinhardt, has came to the Midlands today to take on Columbia International. Taking the mound for Reinhardt here in the bottom of the first will be Ethan Foley. And Braden, what kind of a year has he had?
Okay, he's kind of had a up and down year. He's a sophomore right-hander. He's got a 8-game appearance, but 8 game appearances, but he does have an ERA above 6. So he'll look here to kind of keep the bats at bay, get the runs down. With 27 earned runs, he is a strikeout guy. He's got 34 strikeouts on the year, opposed to 14 walks.
One of the biggest things for Columbia International's offense is, of course, going to be carrying over the momentum they had on Monday. We're in the doubleheader against Morris College, fellow in-state rival there from down in Sumter County. The Rams absolutely dominating that one, outscoring Morris College 54-7 across 2 games and 16 innings total. What a performance there on Tuesday from the Rams.
Oh, without a doubt. Okay, they put up 32 and 22 runs in each of those games. I have never seen that many runs in a baseball game before. They were just feeling it. Coach had mentioned earlier in this week that they were getting guys in that, or maybe sometimes during this year playing JV, they were allowing them to come up and get in-game action, and they were also making contributions at this level, which was great to see.
Well, getting things going here is one of those guys you expected at the JV level and just a freshman, but Rafi Gonzalez, the starting shortstop for Columbia International, has made his way into this lineup and made his presence known on the diamond this year. A terrific leadoff batter thus far as he pops that one back towards the back netting for strike 1 in foul territory. But Rafi hitting .300 on the season. Gonzalez had such a tremendous start to his Columbia International's campaign. Time is called there from the umpire. Gonzalez will step back out, now step back in, tap his bat across the plate. Now the 0-1 delivery. Paint to the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-2 pitch line down the third baseline. Third base ump kind of had to move out of the way of it a little bit. It was a high line drive. Drops foul, and Gonzalez is battling here at an 0-2.
Let me talk about Gonzalez's bat, how it's very useful. He's got 6 doubles on the year, but he's also not afraid to take a walk. I say that as he swings and misses a high pitch right there.
Gonzalez sat down on strikes, his 12th strikeout of the season. And now we move on to the 2-hole hitter, Josh Hernandez, the talented catcher with 9 homers on the season. Not only does he lead this team, but he's one of the leaders in the AAC on the long ball. He steps in now on the left side for the righty-on-righty matchup.
Okay, I'm excited for this matchup with Foley. Foley's allowed 9 home runs this year. That is by far the most on the team. To a home run hitter, this could get exciting.
Fastball drops out of the zone for ball 1 from Foley. Gabe Austin standing on deck. Rob Bell in the hole. 1 down in the bottom of the first. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Make it strike 2. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Josh Hernandez. Hitting .381 on the season. Foley delivers the 1-2. Hard chopper to the third baseman, Bernie. Flips to first from the infield grass in time for out number 2. Now with 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. A scoreless game. Columbia International and Reinhardt on this Friday afternoon. Now Gabe Austin, the talented senior, will step in on the left side. Austin hitting .309 on the season. Had a homer in that big-time offensive showing back on Monday against Morris College. First pitch he sees, he sends down the right field line far into the trees in foul territory for strike 1. But Austin, the guy who is just starting to hit that stride and maybe can reach that potential. You know, we talked to Coach Jonathan Johnson, head coach of CIU, earlier today, and he said, you know, Austin's a 15, 20 home run a season guy if he can just get things going as he watches strike 2 come across the plate.
Yeah, you mentioned kind of a slow start. He's off to 17 strikeouts on the year. And with a bat like that, you just can't have swings and misses. You want him finding contact. You want him finding barreled-up balls because you know they'll go far.
Pitch goes in the dirt as Ugarte shuffles over to keep it in front of him. Bases are empty here in the bottom of the first inning, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gabe Austin. Pop that out into right center field. Smiler, the center fielder, moving over just in front of the wall to bring it in for the catch. If that had been a little bit of a wind heading out to right field, you probably would have seen that ball go over the fence. Nonetheless, back-to-back, 3 up, 3 downs here in the first inning. We head to the top of the second, a scoreless game here on the CIU Sports Network. Back here on the CIU Sports Network, top of the second inning here in Columbia, scoreless game with Reinhardt and Columbia International facing off on this rainy Friday. The drizzle has started to fall once again here in the Midlands. Parrish back on the mound at the plate, Gianmarco Marcelletti. As Parrish winds and delivers a ball in the inside half. 1-0 count now to Marcelletti. The delivery. Fastball dropped out of the zone. Now 2 balls, no strikes to Marcelletti, a native of Venezuela. Transfer in from southwestern Illinois. The base is empty here in the top of the second inning. Parrish, hard chopper to Bleasdale, goes off the tip of his glove and sails into the outfield. That'll be a base hit single for Gianmarco Marcelletti.
And the batter will be number 24, the left fielder, Xavier Arnett.
And now Xavier Barnett, the left fielder. We'll check in on the right side. 1 man on. That's Marcelletti over at first. That rain really starting to pick up here with no outs in the top of the second. Parrish winds and deals, sails high. Fastball didn't drop in quite into the zone. Ball 1.
Arnett, a native of Venezuela, as well as his counterpart, Marcelletti.
Not to mention, there's a ton of Venezuelan guys on this Reinhardt team, not to mention Andreas Ugarte, who's batting in the 3-hole today and is the catcher for Reinhardt, a preseason NAL All-American. He's also a native of Venezuela, so lots of foreign flavor, if you will, for the 23rd ranked team in the country.
And you're really seeing that across all baseball at any level. We're getting a lot of people coming into the U.S. from other countries, more southern countries, and they're in here and they're succeeding.
The 2-0 fouled back to us right here at the broadcast booth. I think we have the netting in front of us. I think we both ducked out of the way a little bit, though. Still going to have that instinct. Count is 1-2 here to Arnett. Hernandez went to throw to second off the glove of Gonzalez, and Marcelletti now moves over to third. That'll be 2 stolen bases for Gianmarco Marcelletti.
Okay, you got to wonder if that's a product of the rain and the ball being wet. When Hernandez came up firing, he just held on to the ball, and it just kind of took like a straight left turn into the ground. You got to wonder if maybe this rain is affecting the grip he can get on this ball when he's trying to put power behind it.
Sanders at the plate here for Reinhardt. Runner over at third, that's Marcelletti. Pitch gets the outside corner for strike three, and Justin Parrish, running out of the rain, is fired up on this Friday afternoon. He delivers a strikeout to strand the runner at third, and we head to the bottom of the second inning now. A scoreless game here with Columbia and Reinhardt. We'll be back for more on the CIU Sports Network. If it's easier for us to stop, we can. All right.
Okay, I see we've adopted to the umbrella under the tent method.